As you've probably gathered from the title of this video, yes, I have sold the Audi TT. Now Sean has come all the way down from Somerset, all the way up from Somerset to get this Audi. Now we're going to have a little chat with him because he's going to tell us what he's going to do with it. I don't know if you guys are going to be happy, but it's going to a new home, someone's going to make good use of it, and I need the money for new projects.
Well, fortunate enough to see this on, I think it was advertised on Facebook originally.
Yeah.
Saw Danny advertised it. Had a look at it. There's lots of really cool mods that he's already done to it. He's obviously spent an awful lot of time and hard work on this car. Great credit to him for doing it all outside as well. Really impressed. But some really nice mods which I'm after. Coilover springs, the gravity exhaust, which is a really nice bit of kit. He's got the new plugs in there and the coils, the R8 style coils. So put a new interior in as well, which looks really nice. So I've built my own Audi TT, spent about 6 months building it, took it down to Le Mans back in July for the 24-hour race. A few of my mates and me went down all in soft top, so mine's a cabriolet. Just picked up a nice hard top for it, which are rare as hen's
Hard
teeth.
to get them, are they?
Yeah, really hard to get, but I was lucky I found one locally.
Nice.
But yeah, really my plan is I'm going to take this, to take all the really good bits off it, all the bits that Danny's put on because he's done an epic job. Stick them on my car and then see what's left. Probably be flogging some of the bits as well, so keep an eye out on Facebook as well. You might find some nice bits that he's left over, particularly the wheels, which I don't need.
Yep.
Really nice set of wheels, so keep your eyes open because there'll be some bits there. Long journey home now, another 250 miles to get home, but
nice.
Hopefully get it back safely and start stripping it.
Happy days, mate.
Yeah.
Nice one. Appreciate it. So that's it. The Audi has gone. I sold it for £1,800, which I knew I wasn't going to get the money back out of it that I put in, but it's money towards the next project and also to get the Ford Fiesta finished as well. So big thanks to Sean, who's now driving down to Somerset. He's actually going to go collect a bumper for it, because I think he might have found one the right colour, but who knows. He said he was going somewhere else anyway to collect a bumper. But yeah, long journey for him, but big thanks to him. Now it's time to get this Fiesta finished. So there's a few things we need to tackle in this car to get it finished. So the first thing is tackling that brake issue we had, which didn't allow us to drive down to the Mark McCann show. So I will show you the issue that we had. It's literally the tiniest little crack in the brake pipe, but looking at it, I would need to change it right from the back all the way to the front. Now I don't have the tools or the copper pipe to actually do that. I've had a look at trying to get the bolts, you know, like the little fixings that go together. Really hard to get off. Also, the fuel tank's in the way of where it joins in the middle. Now, I've already taken the fuel tank out. It's not the easiest job on the driveway, but we might have to do it again. But what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna clean up the area, see how small the crack actually is, and then I'm gonna try and seal it with some brake pipe sealer. Now, obviously I know it's a bit of a bodge job and it's not the ideal situation, but if I can get pressure in the brakes and it stops leaking, then it'll be good to go. But I would obviously like to get that fixed before it goes to its new buyer or new owner. So it's kind of a temporary measure for now until I can get this into a garage and they can actually fit a brand new brake pipe from the front to the back. So let's crack on and let's see if we can seal it. So I'm hoping you guys can see what I can see, but this is the brake pipe here and the crack is literally, just unclip it, there we go. The crack is, I think it's either on this corner or there. Obviously it's stopped leaking now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my wire brush. I'm going to clean it up, see if I can see the crack, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put sealant all in that area anyway, just to make sure. And then it's got a set time of around 15-20 minutes. So once that's done, or once I've got it on, we've got another job we can crack on with first, and then we'll come back and then I'm going to put some tape around it as well for some extra sealant, and then we can fill up the brake reservoir, give it a pump. To be honest, if I fill it up and it's stopped leaking, that's a good sign, because before I'd put brake fluid in the reservoir and it would start leaking straight away. So we'll try that. If it's not leaking, then we'll try and bleed the brakes and we'll go from there. But fingers crossed, this little temporary fix will work. So to clean the surface of this brake pipe, I'm just going to use a wire brush just to get it nice and clean, ready for that sealant. And I know this is a bodge job and it's not a permanent fix, it's purely for the fact I just need to get this car moving so I can get it to a garage. Otherwise I'm going to have to get it trailered or get someone to pick it up and take it to a garage, which is obviously more cost, which I don't want to do, but we'll see what happens anyway. can actually see the tiny little crack there where my thumb is. That is the tiniest little hairline crack ever. So we can go ahead and put this sealant on, and fingers crossed it works. I'm not hopeful, but you never know, you got to try these things. So let's go. So while I put the sealant on the brake pipe, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody who supported the channel so far. I cannot believe we're nearly at 5,000 subscribers. It blows my mind. But I promise you the next video is going to be a nice big one. It's going to be long, it's going to be full of modifications. I cannot wait to show you. It's currently in the works, so please bear with me. I know this is a shorter video, but the next one is going to be worth the wait. So thank you so much for the continued support. Back to the video. Now that's done, it's finally time to move on to a little accessory that needs doing because the original one is broken. You may already know what I'm on about, but of course it is the front grille. So as you can see, this is not clipping into the grille properly, and on this side it is slightly broken and it won't clip into these little clips properly. So we have our brand new one direct from Ford, like that Ford badge, no scratches on it at all. It is brand new from Ford. To be honest, I've got quite a lot of parts direct from Ford for this car, and they haven't been that bad cost wise. Centre caps, wheel bolts, one of the covers for the jacking points, which we'll be putting on in this video as well, and obviously this front grille. Now we've got that front grille on and the sealant for the brake pipe is set, it is time to put the brake fluid in. So fingers crossed this does not leak. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour it in, look underneath the car, see if it's leaking or not. If it's not, we're in a good space. We can start hopefully trying to bleed the brakes if my Mr. Push works. If not, we're going to have to wait for Shannon to get home and then we can pump the brake. Well, she can pump the brakes for me. She did a good job on the Audi TT, so might need it for this one as well. But yeah, let's get straight to it. Right, let's just pump the brake. Hopefully it's not leaking. I'll tell you what, I have got a bit of pressure in the pedal. It will need bleeding though. Let's just have a quick look at the reservoir. It looks dry underneath the car so far. Reservoir has brake fluid in it. It's set to the max. Let's do a few more pumps and then may just take it for a little run down the road. It doesn't go all the way to the floor. There isn't much pressure when I first press it. It'll definitely need bleeding. But the good news is it's not leaking. Oh. Let's have a look. Driveway problems. Oh no, it's leaking. Can you see the drip? Wait for it to drip. You can see it there, look. It's definitely going to need a brake pipe change then. So I'm going to have to get this taken to a garage, which is not ideal. I mean, it's not leaking as bad as it was, but I guarantee if I drive this car and I'm constantly pressing the brake pedal, it's going to leak. Bugger. I wasn't hopeful, let's be honest. You know, when metal breaks you do need to replace it, so looks like I'm going to have to get this booked into a garage, so we're not going to see that in this video. So unfortunately, as you can see, the bodge job didn't work. I do know that it's a metal part, it's a part of the brakes, it does need changing, and it's very important for the car to be able to function properly. So we're going to have to take it to a garage, but we're not going to have time in this video to do that. But what we do have time for is some exciting news and a new project for the channel. I don't know if you guys are ready for this, I definitely am. I can't wait to start modifying this car, getting it to what I think is a cool standard of that car, and something that I haven't seen in person actually as well. So do I show you in this video or do I not? No, I think you have to wait till the next one. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, please like, and I'll catch you on the next one.